there's an ongoing sensitivity to the whole matters of diversity and inclusivity. I think that the television industry was quite a bit more diverse than the motion picture industry was, and so the kind of criticism that particular organization with that particular structure had. I mean, that was a very oligarchic, paternalistic structure in that particular organization, which I think dates from the absolute intent of the organization, which back in 1927 or whenever they had 1929 their first Emmy or first Oscars, that it was kind of a union busting sort of deal, that it was Louis B. Mayer and the moguls, and they were using it for reasons other than perhaps we're thinking of nowadays. And so that was kind of baked into the whole sort of paternalistic, oligarchic. The Academy was always much more of a democratic, sort of inclusive kind of situation, which I think is just the very nature of television production. Not that television production historically has not been, woefully inadequate when it came to, extending the rights and privileges of creative people to all creative people.
I mean, there have been certainly plenty of milestones at the Emmys. I remember being at the 2015 Emmys when Viola Davis won. She was the first African-American woman to win for lead actress. What do you recall about that and that year?
I recall that extraordinary dress she was wearing. Just absolutely, I mean, it was like she had come down from heaven. It was just extraordinary. And of course, her meaningful and very thoughtful and poignant remarks. She understood exactly where she was in the universe at that particular moment, and she was at the center of the Emmy universe. And she, like any great performer, completely got it and completely seized the moment and did a splendid job. It was a wonderfully memorable moment. And other times you'll have memorable moments which are, very diminutive. I remember, I think that it was Lee Grant years and years ago. She came up to receive an Emmy. Applause, 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 waiting for the applause. And then finally, when it ended, she said, "And the feeling is mutual." And she walked off, which I thought was just beautiful. Yeah.